What up everybody, DJ Access here. Welcome back to the channel where we are making a better DJ community together. Today I'm at 1883 Locale out here in Reynoldsburg for a Thursday wedding. So Thursday wedding as well as no alcohol. So some things working against us today. It doesn't go very late, so I'm not expecting a ton of dancing. So what we did do is we're gonna be playing a few games today. And games are not usually part of what I do at a wedding, but if there's not gonna be as much dancing, games are a great way to entertain the crowd. So we're gonna be doing the shoe game. So I'll be giving you some tips with those as well as letting you see how that's orchestrated. And then we also have a don't say bride game. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. Basically the game is if somebody says bride, there's gonna be little wristbands, and if you say bride, you have to give the person that you said bride to the wristbands, and at the end we'll see who has the most wristbands. So it could be fun, we'll see. I'll try and orchestrate it as best I can, and sometimes at these smaller weddings, Thursday, no alcohol, you have to find other ways to entertain the crowd, and I am up for the challenge. So thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe if you find something helpful, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next from me in this gig log vlog style video. One thing I forgot to mention about 1883 Locale out here in Reynoldsburg is that this is a second floor venue with no elevator. So I have the tiniest setup that I can get my hands on. One speaker, there's gonna be 75, maybe less than 75 guests today. So I have one of my EV 12-inch speakers. I have a second one in the car if we need it, but again, I'm not expecting a ton of dancing today. And even so, that one speaker could destroy 100, 125 people in the outside, let alone inside. So I'm not even worried about that, but I have a second just in case it gets wild, unknowing to me. But then I also have my Omnis Duo, which I think I'm gonna show you a clip. You can see that I'm running my phone through the Omnis Duo through Bluetooth. So I'm using that as ceremony and the main system. So I feel more comfortable running my ceremony off of my phone. So I'm going to be doing that through the Omnis Duo. And then that's gonna be going out to the one speaker. I have a microphone as well as a lapel today. So very, very small setup, but everything that I need to rock a party. I don't need the tube lights. I don't need the up lights. I can rock a party with just a laptop and a speaker and a microphone. So that's what we got today. And I have an event right after this downtown. So that's one more reason why we gotta make sure this is a tiny setup to make sure to get to the gig on time, but making sure we take care of business first. Okay, I'm back. It's cocktail hour currently, and we're just getting ready for dinner. There's not even a grand entrance. It's more of a soft entrance. I'll just kind of announce them as they come in with a song, not anything super crazy, but then we will get into something crazy with the shoe game. And I do not do the shoe game often. If you're watching this, you're one of my clients, you're like, oh, he does the shoe game. No, this is not something I do all the time, but it's Thursday, we don't have any alcohol, and I wanted to give options for more entertainment, because just because there's no alcohol and it's on a Thursday doesn't mean I can't be the entertainer for your reception. So we are gonna do the shoe game. I gave them some tips on the questions. I don't go by the top 50 questions that you see on Google. I find a lot of them sexist. Some people don't, but I find them a lot of them sexist. You know, who's the better driver, or who's this and who's that, and it kind of makes it awkward for the crowd, in my opinion. So I kind of gave them some questions to think about. They came back and sent them to me. So you're gonna see what that looks like, and we're not involving the crowd as much as other DJs would. A lot of times when I've done this in the past, when I've seen DJs do it in the past, they involve the crowd a lot, and Peta and Scott did not want that. So they just want it to kind of be them. I'll interact with the crowd a little bit, but they really just want it to be more of a get to know the bride and groom and their relationship, less of a, you know, who's right, less of like who in the crowd is correct, and more of a, this is what the bride and groom want to share their information about their relationship. So again, I'm going to show you what that looks like as much as I can. I don't want to be putting everybody on camera, but I think it's going to be a good teaching lesson, because I know the shoe game's popular in other markets and for DJs who maybe don't focus on dancing as much as I do. So I don't know if people even share this online, but hopefully this will help.
Who is more likely to burn the house down by accident? Scott, it looks like you knew that question was coming, man. You already had the shoe halfway up, all right. Who is more likely to pass a red light? This is kind of like our previous question. Who's more likely to speed through a red light? Kind of thought about it. All right. And who is the pickier eater? Who's the pickier eater? Scott got that shoe way high in the air, as high as he can go. Who gives the best massage? Okay, I like that. That's a great answer. Look at that. So here, everybody, oh, yeah, we like that. Who's more likely to trip over something? Who's more likely to trip? And who is more likely to be arrested? Scott's shoes. That one surprised me. Okay. So let's see. Who spends the most money? Who spends the most money? Agreement on this one. All right. And then who is more likely to go skydiving? Actually, hold off. Oh, there it is. I want to ask the crowd for this next question before you guys answer. Who is more brave? Who is braver? Who's more brave? Audience members? I'm hearing Peta. All right. What do you guys think? Scott and Peta, ready for the answer. Who is more brave? And an agreement on the final question. I have a few more. You guys want to keep going? Yeah, I'll keep going. So who said I love you first? You guys know the answer, right? Yep, okay, cool. I'm gonna ask the audience first, have you guys answer. Who is most messy? Who is most messy? You gotta say it loud, guys. There it is. All right, what do you guys think? That you disagree or that agrees? Okay. Who takes longer to get ready? Alrighty. What about today, though? What about today? Who took longer to get ready? Okay, still. Just make sure. Who's got the most shoes? She holds both of them up. Yep. All right, here we go. And then, oh, here's one. All right, audience first on this one. Audience first. Who's the better dancer? Maybe we'll find out later tonight. We'll have a little dance battle. I'm hearing Scott from this table. What about over here? Everybody's thinking Scott? Okay, what do you guys think? Scott it is. This one's gonna go to audience first as well. Who's the funny one? Who is the funny one? I heard of both. I like that. I heard both. All right, it's up to you both. What do you guys think? Who's funnier? Oh, I do both from Peta. Both. All right. Let's see. Are there any other good ones? Ooh, this is not an audience one. Who apologizes first? Turn around, you two. That was a good one. All right, let's see. One or two more. Actually, I'm going to ask the audience. Have you guys, is there anything you want to know about these two that they can answer with a, Scott or Peta answer? Anyone? Don't be shy. Yeah, don't be shy. We're all family now. Anybody? Going once. Here we go.
Who's the better neighbor?
Who's better on the sticks? Scott. All right. I like the Animal Crossing thing earlier. I felt that when you were talking about, like, looking at somebody's island. I'm like, okay, I know what she's talking about. Okay. And last one. Who is more stubborn? Who is more stubborn? Turn around, you two. Scott, you disagree on that. All right, we gotta shut the game down now. We gotta shut it down. Audience members, can we get a huge hand for our bride and groom, Scott and Peta, tonight?